3 steps to begin with ISO 14001 environmental management systems is what we've got for you in this video. So if you're someone who knows that you're committed to and convinced that you can make some small improvements in your organization to improve your organization's environmental impact, your organization's environmental performance, I'm going to help you with that. It's a fantastic topic. Not only that, I'm going to show you how you might be able to identify that there's some financial incentives and some financial benefits, and how you can go about 3 really simple steps to get environmental programs running in your organization. If you're a beginner, you want to just get started and just simply understand what the 3 tips are in terms of getting started with an environmental management system that marries up or complies with ISO 14001, stay tuned. 3 steps to begin with ISO 14001 or an environmental management system. Here's step 1 or tip number 1. Tip number 1 is doing a Google search or trying to understand or getting an understanding of what are the environmental issues for your industry. One of the most successful starting points that I've seen across thousands of organizations is a really simple Google search, the top 10 environmental issues for your particular industry, for road building, civil construction, mining, pipe laying, pipe building, a customer service organization, banking, the top environmental issues for those organizations. And that's going to start to unpack a theme. Now, in the past, I've seen people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to consultants to identify these issues. Now you can do it for free in 5 minutes with a really simple Google search. You might start to build an environmental risk register in some sort of spreadsheet, but at least getting it down as a list on a notepad, it's going to be really simple to identify what other people have done, what other issues there might be, but also it's going to give you the no, that doesn't apply to us. The environmental issue might not be relevant for you, but it might be important for your customer, or it might be important for your suppliers. And so just be mindful that when an issue comes up, an environmental issue comes up from that Google search and is relevant to your industry, can you facilitate better environmental impacts for your customers? Because if you can have a better customer experience, that's going to be good for everybody. So have a think about that. So the first step 1 is what environmental issues does our industry have? That moves through to step 2, which is what programs, what small little programs could we implement in our organization to improve that issue? Or to prevent that issue in our organization. Now, it's really important at this point to get your team together. Get people together that are part of the business. Maybe it's a bit of you consulting or going around and having conversations with people about what small thing could we do to prevent or improve this environmental issue. And that's, as you start to note that down, they're going to be your little environmental programs. Keep it simple and maybe just a short list of things that, yes, we can do a few little things now to try and prevent that. But in the long term, we could do some bigger projects in terms of what we can do to improve environmental issues. You may find that that's going to have a positive impact on the profitability of your business by minimizing cost. Now, what that's going to look like, maybe some programs or plans, or maybe a little environmental business plan for your organization. So either PowerPoint slides or Google Slides, which is your environmental issue, 10 little things about what we're doing about each of those issues, who's doing it, how we're going forward. Now that leads me into step 3 or tip 3, is how will you measure your performance over time? What will give you a clear picture of your performance? So for each of those 10 issues or 5 issues or 3 issues, the number of issues that you identified for your organization, how will you track your performance? Can you put it on a graph? Now, if you can put it on a graph, that would be fantastic. And then if you can put that graph on another set of Google Slides, you've got something to talk about. We can report our improvements to our environmental performance. So now what you've got at the end of this process, you've got a list of the issues that are relevant to your business. You've got some programs identified and in a set of Google Slides or PowerPoint slides to keep it really simple. And then you've also got a set of graphs that prove that your environmental performance is improving, that you're saving money, that you're doing great things for the environment. So those are my 3 really simple steps in getting going with an environmental management system and environmental program in your organization. On our website, we have available, and there's a link below in the description, a checklist that can be downloaded for free, which has got questions to ask to do a gap analysis, if you like, on your organization and work out the holes you need to fill. So hit subscribe. We've got a ton more content coming for you in playlists, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on our website, where we help you with the simple tips and tricks to make environmental management something that's fun and effective in your organization.